Hey everyone, welcome back to the Gadget Sage, the podcast where we break down the tech, not just review it. If you've ever browsed Amazon for night vision goggles and wondered what makes one pair stand out from the rest, today's episode is for you. We're doing a detailed analysis, not a product review, of a device that's dominating the charts, the Hexium 4K night vision goggles. This isn't about opinions, it's about features, functionality, and use case potential. Why product analysis matters. At Gadget Sage, our focus is simple: decode the specs, uncover the tech, and help you understand what a product actually offers. A review might tell you whether someone liked it, but an analysis tells you why it performs the way it does and who it's built for. And today, we're applying that lens to a bestseller in the night optics category. Build and display tech. Let's start with hardware. The Hexium goggles come equipped with a 3-inch HD screen, large enough to preview images and playback recordings without needing another device. The housing is compact and lightweight, and while it doesn't have a waterproof rating, it's built for portability with a tripod mount option. The 25mm objective lens pairs with 5x digital zoom, not optical, meaning that clarity depends on lighting and zoom level. Optical performance. Here's where it gets interesting. The Hexium model uses an 850nm infrared illuminator to operate in complete darkness. That's the part most consumers are excited about. It allows visibility at a distance of roughly 300 meters in pitch-black environments. Combined with 4K video recording and 36MP still images, it stands out for its price tier. Motion detection and anti-shake software round out the package, providing stability for wildlife or tactical use. Battery and storage. Most night vision gear in this range relies on AA batteries, not the Hexium. This unit includes a built-in 5000 mAh rechargeable lithium battery, which is both cost-effective and convenient. On moderate IR usage, it offers several hours of runtime, and thanks to the included 32GB TF card, users can start capturing video and photos right out of the box. There's also USB data transfer, plug and play, no special software needed. Usability factors. From a usability standpoint, it's tailored for multiple environments: security, wildlife tracking, camping, or even nighttime exploration. But let's be clear, the zoom is digital, so users may experience pixel loss at max magnification. Also, focus is manual, meaning there's a learning curve for beginners. These aren't limitations per se, just important considerations depending on how and where you plan to use the device. Who this is for? Who should care about this product? If you're looking for military-grade night vision, this isn't that. But if you're an outdoor enthusiast, security-focused homeowner, or wildlife hobbyist, the Hexium 4K goggles offer a surprisingly complete feature set for under $100. You get day and night functionality, recording, playback, and extended battery life, all without having to cobble together accessories. Technical takeaways. To sum up our analysis: strong value proposition for under $100, 4K video and high-res stills, IR night vision up to 300 meters, rechargeable power, no disposable batteries, full kit included with TF card and cable, but also digital zoom only, no optical lens stack. Also, not waterproof, manual focus may require practice. That wraps up our feature analysis of the Hexium 4K night vision goggles. Remember, this isn't a review. It's a breakdown of what the tech actually delivers, so you can decide if it fits your needs. Alright, now that we've explored what the Hexium 4K night vision goggles bring to the table, let's keep the momentum going and take a look at another contender in the night optics space, the CSIHOP 4K night vision binoculars. This one's making waves too, and while the buzz might be smaller, the spec sheet is anything but. Bigger screen, more zoom, built-in audio, and a waterproof build, all for a surprisingly low price. As with the last one, this isn't a product review, it's a detailed feature analysis. We're diving into what these goggles are designed to do, how they do it, and who they're really built for. So let's keep going and see what makes the CSIHOP goggles a potential game changer for nighttime adventurers and gadget fans alike. Why this product matters. In a world where home security, outdoor recreation, and wildlife observation are more accessible than ever, night vision devices are no longer just military tools. They're everyday tools. The CSIHOP goggles aim to deliver 4K clarity, long battery life, and extended zoom at under $70, with discounts often dropping that even lower. But how real are these claims? Let's break down what's under the hood. Display and imaging tech. Let's start with what you'll actually see. The goggles feature a 4.5-inch HD display, one of the largest in this price category, which expands to the equivalent of a 7-inch visual experience thanks to a 2x optical observation window. You get 36 megapixel stills and 4K full HD video recording, which is backed by a starlight level sensor. This means clearer imaging even in low light or no light environments, not just blurry silhouettes in the dark. The built-in microphone also records ambient sounds during your sessions. Whether you're capturing owl calls or just reviewing your nighttime patrol, the audio gives it a cinematic touch. Range, zoom, and IR. The 400-meter range is impressive on paper, and in real-world terms, that's about 4 football fields of visibility. The goggles combine a 7x lens magnification with an 8x digital zoom. This kind of hybrid zooming lets you isolate movement deep in the frame, from a deer in the distance to someone approaching your property line. They also include 7 levels of infrared brightness, giving you more control over exposure in total darkness. That means clearer images without overexposing your target or draining the battery too fast. Power and durability. Battery power is always a deal breaker in gear like this, but here, we've got a 4,000 mAh rechargeable lithium cell with up to 12 hours of use while recording video. That's no small feat. Most devices at this level burn out in half the time or rely on disposable AAs. And the goggles come with an IP65 waterproof rating, meaning light rain, mist, or damp forest trails won't stop your session. This isn't scuba gear, but for camping, boating, or hiking, you're covered. Add the tripod support, and you've got hands-free night vision for longer surveillance sessions. Storage, sharing, and connectivity. Now, where do your files go? The device supports memory cards up to 128 gigabytes, and they even include a 32 gigabyte TF card pre-installed. That's enough for hours of footage or thousands of photos. To transfer your files, just use the included Type-C data cable. No weird software, no adapter hassle. You shoot, you plug in, and you're ready to edit or share with your crew. This makes the CSIHOP goggles super accessible, even for users who aren't tech-savvy. Practical applications. Let's talk about where these goggles shine. Hunters can quietly scan fields or forests at dawn. Campers and hikers can navigate trails and observe wildlife. Homeowners can use them as part of a static security setup. Boaters or night anglers can use them for low-light navigation. And if you're into content creation, these goggles could provide unique nighttime visuals with synced audio, something most budget night vision gear lacks. Spec summary and considerations. Here's a quick spec roundup. 4.5 inches HD screen with 7-inch immersive view, 36 megapixel photos and 4K video, 8x digital plus 7x optical zoom, 400 meters night vision range, 7-level IR and starlight sensor, IP65 waterproof, 4,000 mAh battery, up to 12 hours, tripod support, 32 gigabyte TF card included, expandable to 128 gigabytes. Things to keep in mind. The zoom is digital, so clarity can drop at full zoom. Focus is manual, you'll need to adjust for distance. While waterproof, it's not fully weatherproof or ruggedized for impact. Now before we move further, let's pause for a quick side-by-side comparison. Since we just analyzed the Hexium 4K goggles earlier, many of you are probably wondering, how do these two stack up? Well, both offer 4K video, 36 megapixel photo resolution, and built-in rechargeable batteries, so you're getting premium media capture either way. But here's where they start to diverge. The CSIHOP goggles feature a larger 4.5-inch screen with a more immersive 7-inch visual window compared to Hexium's 3-inch display. CSIHOP also goes further with an 8x digital zoom versus Hexium's 5x and throws in a built-in microphone for ambient sound capture. something the Hexium lacks. On the flip side, Hexium boasts a slightly bigger battery at 5,000 mAh versus CSIHOP's 4,000 mAh, giving it a bit more runtime in heavier IR use cases. And while Hexium emphasizes portability and basic tripod support, CSIHOP goes a step further with IP65 waterproofing, useful for fog, rain, or marine settings. So really, it comes down to your priority. Do you want a wider viewing experience and immersive features like sound? Or are you leaning toward longer battery life and a smaller, more compact form factor? And that brings us to the end of our deep dive double feature. 2 sets of night vision goggles, 2 different approaches, and a whole lot of insight into what's really powering these affordable devices. Whether the Hexium's longer battery life and rugged simplicity caught your eye, or the CSIHOP's immersive screen and audio features sparked your interest, the choice comes down to how you plan to use them. That's what this podcast is all about, not telling you what to buy, but helping you make smarter tech decisions based on your needs. If you found this breakdown helpful, don't forget to follow the Gadget Sage for more episodes where we strip the hype and spotlight the hardware. Links to both products with current deals and specs are in the description. Until next time, stay sharp, stay curious, and keep exploring the world of gadgets, one feature at a time.